come to the beautiful Mount Desert Island in Maine with us to see the 3.5-acre lot in the middle of the woods we have just purchased. MDI is the island where the popular Bar Harbor, Acadia National Park, and Cadillac Mountain are located. We've been coming here every single year for the last 14 years, and it was time to finally call it home for us. 3 million people visit the Cadillac Mountain itself every year, and Bar Harbor is a great tourist and cruise stop destination. The drive from New Jersey is exactly 8 hours, and we pass through the states of New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, and then Maine. We usually visit Bar Harbor in the summertime when there are a lot of people there, but this time we came for 4 nights in the middle of November, where, as you can see, it feels and looks like winter already. We came later in the day, and the next morning we visited Everyday Joe's Market and Grill, which is located downtown Bar Harbor, for a quick bite in the form of some pancakes, sausage, and eggs. We highly, highly recommend this joint. Then we went straight to the harbor platform to look at the surrounding islands, listen to birds beautifully singing, and watch some lobstermen come back from their early morning lobster harvesting trip. It was so beautiful and peaceful, but obviously a little bit chilly. I think it was around 28 degrees that morning. Now, yeah, I remember it right. Oh, here is the view from our Airbnb's deck. Breathtaking, right? Now, let's go together to check out our newest real estate investment, aka 3.4-acre land in the middle of the woods. On the way there, we are stopping by a beautiful boat launching spot called Bartlett's Landing, which is located exactly 1 mile from our lot. When we visited Bartlett's Landing the first time in the summer of last year, we fell in love with it so much. To be quite honest, it was one of the deciding factors in purchasing a piece of land here, as we will need to launch and keep the boat somewhere while we are staying here. Gorgeous. So here we are. This is our new lot. Goes from here deep into the woods. It's 3.4 acres. And it's a very small development of 9 homes altogether. 3 have been already built, and we're going to be building in 2025. It's a beautiful lot, lots of trees, evergreen trees. Beautiful. I have never been excited this much. And here it is. We are standing in the exact spot where the house is going to be built. We spent 2 hours walking around the lot, looking for the stick and tape markers of our lot's boundaries. We were ecstatic, guys. Then we left the island and visited elsewhere, where first we had something to eat at this 86 This joint, best for healthy and fresh burritos and tacos. Then we stopped by our favorite fork pie stand to pick up the best berry pie you will ever eat. We wanted to talk to somebody at the local log home builder company, but they were closed. Next morning was departure day, so we drove around the island, and obviously we went to see our land again. What's interesting about this land is the fact that there will never be a hard surface road leading to the lots built, and there will never be an official rental usage like Airbnb allowed in the development. Interesting thing is that there are only coniferous trees, which I call evergreen trees here, and they are always green, which means that even when we come here in the winter time, we will only see greenery surround us through the windows of our new home, and that really makes me happy. Here is the street that leads to our private road. Now, last peek at the Bartlett's Landing. Look at the clarity of this water, guys. You cannot beat that. And now it's time to go home. On the way out, we stopped at the beautiful nearby lake, which is located about 2 miles from our new home. And there is even a little beach here where you can swim and kayak in the summertime. We always see a lot of people gather here. And that's what we really love about Mount Desert Island the most. You have the ocean, you have the lakes, you have the beaches, and you have the mountains all in one spot. There are great trails in the mountains that you can take. Before we head back home, we stop by Thirsty Whale Tavern downtown Bar Harbor, where we never dined before simply because it's impossible to get a table here during the busy season. But today, it's a lot different as the whole town is almost a ghost town. One last drive to the harbor and see you next year, Mount Desert Island.